Hey guys, welcome to the Catway. So in this video, we are going to cover our races topic. So see, in this case, we are only going to talk about a straight track race. Now what happens in this race is, see, the concepts of relative speed remain the same. That is, whatever is the distance, if the two runners are running towards each other, that means in the opposite direction, then the relative would be the sum, and if they are moving in same direction, then the relative would be probably there won't be a chance of relative speed, but if at all it is there, then the same, it will be same, as relative speed will be the subtraction of both of them. Okay, so if they talk about how after how much time will they catch each other or stuff like that. Okay, so this is one thing. After that, see, a very important concept in races is the head start and winning part. Okay, so there are two types of head start. Okay, so head start. So there are two types of head start. The first is one by time, and the second head start is by distance. Okay, so these are the two types of head start which we have. So head start by time means, see, let's say this is a racetrack of 100 meters. Now if I say that the speed of A is, let's say, 10 meters per second, whereas speed of B is 5 meters per second. And now if I say that B is given a head start of, let's say, 7 seconds. So B has been given a head start of 7 seconds. Now what does this actually mean is that B will walk for 7 seconds alone. That means how much will B walk? 5 into 7, that is 35 meters is what B will walk actually. So that means at the time when A also starts running, okay, this is what we look at the time when both come into motion. What is the distance between them, or what or how much distance do they have to cover? So this is what we look for. Okay, so when A is going to start, by that time B would have covered 35 meters. So what we are going to do is we are going to place B at 35-meter mark. Okay, we are going to place B here, and we are going to place here A here at 0 meters mark. Now from here we will start our race, and if it has been asked that who wins the race, then it's a very simple process. You have to calculate how much time is A going to take to complete the race. Okay, so if we are going to find out how much time is A going to complete the race, it will come out at 10 seconds. And in the next 10 seconds from here, because B is starting from here, so in the next 10 seconds, how much will B go? So B will go 5 into 10, 50. That is, he will come at 85 meters mark. So who will win the race? It is A who is going to win the race. Okay. Let's say if you didn't start with A, if you started with B, that how much time is B going to take to complete it? So see, for B, how much distance is left? The distance left is 65. Speed of B is 5. Total time taken would be 30. Now in 13 meters, you have to find out how much will A go. So how much will A go? 13 into 10, that is 130. That is 30 meters ahead of the start point. Sorry, finish line. Okay. That means definitely A would have finished much earlier than B. So this is what it means by head start by time. Okay. That whatever time limit is given for the other person, that he started this much hours before, or this much seconds before, or this much minutes before, uh, till that time we take him, means we try to we cover his distance with whatever the time is given, and we consider that he is going to start his race from that particular point, and the other one is going to start at the initial point. So this is what we consider when it is said that head start by time. Coming to head start by distance, head start by distance is a very simple one. Head start by distance means, let's say B is given a head start of 30 meters. That means simply means directly means that B is going to start his race at 30-meter mark. He has left 70 meters to cover, whereas A, who is at 0-meter mark, has 100 meters to cover. So this is a very simple one, head start by distance. Okay. Now coming to the part where winning is involved. Okay. So let's continue to that. Winning. So winning is also of two types. Okay. The first type is win by time. The second is win by distance. Okay. So these are the two types of wins that there are there. Okay. Now coming to the first type of win. So if we say that win by time, okay, if we talk about winning by a certain amount of time. So let's say what does this actually mean is that what is the difference, what is the difference between the person who completed the race first, and what is the difference between the person, means the time limit difference between the person who came second. That means when the second one crossed the finish line, at that point of time what is the difference between the time taken. Okay, so let's take an example for this too. So let's say there are A and there is B. Now B's speed is, let's say, 6.66 meter per second, whereas A speed is 8 meters per second. The length of the track is 100 meters. Now we know that A is going to finish the race first. So now what we are going to say is that, let us calculate the time in which A will complete. So that will be 100 by 8. So the time will be 12.5 seconds. Okay, the time will be 12.5 seconds. Whereas B is going to complete in 100 divided by 6. Okay, so B will complete in 15 seconds. So what we say is that A beat B by 2.5 seconds. Okay, this is what we will say, that A beat B by 2.5 seconds. So the difference between the time taken by the first one to complete the race and the time taken by the second one to complete the race, the difference of these two values is said that winning by time. Okay, similarly, winning by distance, as we saw the previous example on this page. Here B was, see, the one in which A speed is 10, B's speed is 5. Okay, so let's say he got a head start of 35 meters, or he got a head start of 7 seconds, whatever it is. At the end time, when A completed the 100 meters mark, we saw that B was still at 85 meters mark. Okay, so here what we say is that A beat B by 15 meters. Okay, so what is winning by a distance? Winning by a distance means that what distance of the total distance is left yet to cover. Okay, whatever distance is left to cover, we say that the first person beat the second person by that much distance. So these are the basics of a race. So I hope you have understood it, guys. So let's move ahead and let's solve some questions on these, okay, to get a better understanding. So thanks for watching the video.